I'm up to here in third wave coffee. What is the deal here? I want something different. I want something interesting. Oh, I thank you. Very kind.
Thanks, man.
Have a great one.
No worries. I will recommend you something.
Oh, yes.
You should try the Spanish Latte.
Muhammad. Hello.
I would wait a lifetime.
Oh, I'm just talking to the camera. Don't mind me.
In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline.
I'm supposed to be a YouTuber.
Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no.
Nobody's really watching.
Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no.
To be honest with you, I'm actually probably the worst customer. What I'm really looking for in coffee shops is a place that has strong sense of vision. Everybody talks about great quality coffee, but it gets a bit boring. So I'm really looking for a place that has strong sense of commitment to a particular standard. The actual standard for me is not so important. What I'm really concerned about is a place that has a standard and they're like practically dogmatic about holding to it. So that's really what I'm looking for. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm here to have coffee.
Please.
So I came to sit down. I'm basically under one of those old style chairs. So what is the deal here? And it just didn't hold there. It basically just went straight down. It was actually like a smooth glide down. So it wasn't too bad. That will make for a good video. What a way to start the day.
I'm fine.
The meaning of Otaku, it's a place where the people with common interests gather. You love coffee and I love coffee, so we go to the same place, which is the Otaku.
Yeah, so why did I stop in here? I just happened to be walking down the street. I thought, oh, look at this place. It looks kind of neat. The name Otaku also kind of caught my eye. All right, so here's their menu. Ooh, Ube Latte, V60 AeroPress, Vietnam drip, nice. Coconut tea latte. They're also into Japanese style dessert, Japanese cheesecake, Japanese roll cake, Hokkaido toast classic. Oh, Hokkaido toast classic. That is kind of what I'm thinking about. No, I think I'm just gonna have coffee, or maybe one of these lattes with the Hokkaido toast classic. So here's my question to you.
Yes, sir.
Do you roast your own coffee?
Our bean, sir, is from Germany. We use the man versus machine beans.
Oh, okay. So I'm curious to know, of your specialty lattes, there is tiramisu and ube. Which is
Tiramisu.
better? Should I have one of these lattes or should I have just coffee?
If you are really a coffee lover, sir, I suggest you can taste our coffee. The tiramisu, it's a little like...
But how about the ube? I'm actually, forget the tiramisu, I'm more interested in the ube. Is it good?
It's
Oh, I see your eyes.
Yeah,
It's not so good.
not totally not so good, but we're more like, the customer more like the matcha
Matcha latte, you know.
and the tiramisu latte because it's like a different. Can
So
I have-
you would choose tiramisu over ube?
Yes.
Huh.
Because I think, sir, ube is like a common.
Common?
Yes, sir.
See, where I'm from, tiramisu is very common.
Oh, yeah.
That's why. Here, let's see the ube, for example. Are you actually mixing purple yam?
We use like a concentrated syrup.
You know, I'm curious. I'll have that.
Ube.
Yes.
How about the milk?
Normal cow's milk. But also, I would like to try the Hokkaido Toast Classic.
Hokkaido Cost classic.
Yes. Well, I'm excited to see how they make these lattes. Like these are things that I've played around with myself that I've never really done.
Sir, I just have one question.
Yes,
do you,
of
Do you
course.
like your ube iced or hot?
Oh, what do you think? Iced or hot?
Iced,
So I'm
of
having
course.
Hokkaido Toast Classic
You take
with
the hot one.
The hot one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have the hot, please. You're Filipino, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I figure you guys would be the experts in ube.
Oh, yeah.
And how
of
to.
course.
So where are you from?
In Bataan.
Oh, Bataan. What part?
Yeah.
Like Albay or?
Dinalupihan. Dinalupihan, Bataan.
And how about you? Are you also from the Philippines? Or?
Yes, sir. I'm from
But you have
Batangas.
very like K-pop hair.
Yeah.
You look like you're part of BTS.
Army. Yeah.
There's good coffee in Batangas.
Yeah, the Barakong Cafe.
Yeah. You're not from Philippines. Where are you from?
Uganda.
Where?
Uganda.
What part?
Kampala.
In Kampala. I've been to Kampala many times.
Yeah, it's really nice,
Oh,
right?
it's super nice, super nice.
coffee.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
There's definitely a bitterness that comes through. The coffee, there surprisingly is a dominant flavor of coffee here. I think the presentation is kind of nice. As we're talking about the ordering, I was under the impression that we were pretty specific that this was going to be a hot drink. As you saw, it became a cold drink. So somewhere along the way, there is a bit of miscommunication between the members of their team. But I do like that it's kind of got this purpley, ube-ish foam. It's an interesting looking drink. Kind of reminds me of Grimace from, McDonald's. It's a bit sweet, kind of has the ube flavor mixed with coffee. It's actually kind of pleasant, Even though that shot looked pretty fast. Actually, the shot looked really fast. It had been ground at some point before I was like, are they not going to grind a fresh basket? I'm guessing that this came out as the iced version because this is probably how most people order this drink. And that's kind of their default way of thinking of making it. It's interesting. It's different. I kind of dig different. Plus, if I say yes to having brewed coffee, it's probably going to be typical third wavy, bright, floral, citrus, the usual. And so I'm kind of tired of the usual. I want something different. I want something unique. I want something interesting. It's fun. It's different. It's sweet. It's milky. It tastes sort of like ube. Whenever I'm visiting any city, I'll ask people that I know, coffee friends, what cafes should I check out? What coffee places should I try? I have to give them the caveat. I want something that's like super interesting. It doesn't have to be super amazing on the ultimate coffee quality level, but it has to be something unique and worth my time to drive to. Like, I want there to be some value out of it. But if it's always the same thing of like third wavy, specialty coffee, everybody's doing the same thing, what am I doing there? I'm up to here in third wave coffee. So this is fun and this is different. And I'm looking forward to trying this toast. But it's taking a little bit of time. So they just came out to tell me that they're sorry, but it's going to take another 10 minutes for the toast, which is fine. But I'm kind of wondering why. It's just me, and there's at least 2 people here for kitchen work. So to make toast from already baked ShokuPan, that seems kind of odd. But ShokuPan is calling, so I'll wait and see how it turns out. They say another 10 minutes, so hopefully not too much longer. Hokkaido toast? Is like French toast? Oh, it's like French toast.
Yeah, the classic one. This one is the classic filled with cream and then mixed berries.
All right.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you very much. Okay, fair enough to say that this was not what I was expecting. I was really just expecting a couple pieces of toast, nicely toasted with some butter. That would make me very happy. But having French toast, all right, that's pretty awesome. And now I can understand why it takes longer, because I was just thinking, toast it, add butter, what's the deal? But this is actually a whole production, and it looks pretty darn good. It looks like freshly whipped cream. Okay, maybe not freshly whipped cream. All right. But nice vegetables. Nice fruits. And let's get into it. All right, he's right. This would have been better. Oh, it's really creamy on the inside. So the anglaise is really deep into it. I'd like it to be a little bit drier. Oh, very sweet. So this is the wrong choice for the Ube Latte. If I had known that it was this kind of a dessert, I definitely would have gone with the brewed coffee. I think it's quite good. Oh, just to clarify, I said that they told me that it was going to be 10 more minutes. It turned out to be maybe like 3 or 4 minutes. It wasn't another 10 minutes. The flavors hit all the right notes. Got a bit of caramelization on the exterior. Nice and juicy anglaise on the interior. Everything's soft and really enjoyable. They've kind of hollowed out the center. Added some cinnamon. Oh, inside, look at this. Inside is like a ume. There's like a little bit of well, not ube, but basically a whole strawberry. That's fun. So early on there, when I was asking about the drinks, the guy was like, well, I think you should get the specialty coffee. And like, I was very against it because I want something different. But now that I see that this Hokkaido toast is basically a French toast, I think that would have been the better pairing. It's really big. Like, I really thought 2 toasts and butter was going to be the deal here. And 2 toasts and butter with the Ube Latte would have been just right. But this definitely needs fruit coffee. The fruits are nice and fresh. The whipped cream tastes like Rich's whipped topping. But what I really wish I had was coffee to balance the sweetness. Really, this is too much. I should stop. Alas. All right, so that's finished. Ube Latte with whole milk and coffee was 34 dirham, and the Hokkaido Toast Classic was 58 dirham. All right, let's get rocking. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good day. Well, that was Otaku here in Dubai Design District. You know, a little bit of missteps, but you know, it happens. So thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe if you got a chance. Bldg, in the distance. And I'm looking for a place called the Espresso Lab. And here's the flag. See the flag? Somewhere here is the Espresso Lab. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. Here's the name. I'm facing this way. Alas, I'm lost. I must be in this building here. Somehow I feel like I'm never going to find this place. Am I going the right way? Tokyo, Starbucks. I think it's up here. I'm going farther away from it. Unit 8, Building 7. Building 7. I think Building 7 is over here. Today's special Ethiopian. Hi.
Hello.
What should I try? What's your coffee you're most excited about right now?
Espresso.
Espresso?
Yes, espresso and Bldg.
What are you most excited about at the moment?
That one, the espresso. You can try this one. We just released the Yemen like 2 days ago.
Okay, very good. I'll have that for you.
The espresso is only for here, okay?
That's perfect.
Would you like to add some pastry?
No, thank you.
You're a vlogger?
I know. Well, yes. Well, not really,
In which
but
country?
sorry.
In which country you know?
United States.
United.
Yes. I'm a tourist. I'm just a tourist visiting. So.
Enjoy Dubai.
Thank you very much. Spaces for us to sit. Ooh, it's very pretty here. Number 13. What's that?
Not allowed.
Oh, you're not allowed to sit here? Okay.
The head barista here in the Espresso Lab.
Oh, he's the head
His
barista.
name is Rainier. What's the name of your vlog so we can watch?
Onocoffee. One whole word.
Where do you want?
Let's go out here. Let's try your salad here. Oops.
Yemen beans, Alchemy, and this espresso you may get more on candy plus, rock melon, and some hints of grapefruit. Yeah, enjoy.
All right. Thank you very much.
Enjoy coffee.
So here's the coffee just delivered. Look at that. Very nice. Shall we use judging protocols? Ooh. Oh, I have to say the bitterness is pretty strong. It's a bit bitter, a bit harsh on the initial sip. But the finish is very clean. Like it's bitter, it's sharp, it's harsh, and then gone. Whoa. Definitely the puckering. There was an additional amount of coffee espresso. So for this Yemeni coffee, it's very pungent. There's some fruitiness to it, some ferment, but it's very pungent. It's a bit on the harsher side. Like as a pleasurable drinking espresso, I don't know if I'm pleasurably drinking it. I think this might be great like in a milk beverage to kind of balance out the I've got some water, let's see. Some sparkling water to help smoothen that out. And also, as you saw when you first dropped the espresso, the crema had already broken, and we had walked from the espresso machine here, and it only took a few seconds. So the crema was really dissipated. 21-second pull. There's definitely a pungency. The body's medium. Acidity is, kind of medium. It's not like a lot of espressos that have this really grating acidity. This is, medium to moderate acidity. Is it one that I'm finding enjoyable? I can't say that I am. I mean, it's astringent. It's also got a bitterness and a strange fermentation to it, but that's just me. Other people certainly may find this really lovely. All right, time to move on. So the Espresso Lab was pretty good. The espresso was not to my taste. There's certain aspects of the espresso that I didn't really find to my liking. The cost was, I think it's 21 for basic espresso, but for the Yemeni, there's a 10 dirham surcharge, so I think it's 31 dirhams for the espresso, which I think is pretty expensive for espresso, right? I'm guessing it's close to $8 US. I think I would have liked it better in milk, and I think also I probably would have liked trying one of their brewed coffees better. All right, I'm gonna have to call an Uber.